Hello everybody, it's Yashar here, back again with another video to help you experience something new today. In this video, I will quickly review the second generation of Google Daydream. Before starting the review, let me answer your main questions about Google Daydream second generation. Number 1. If you already have a Google Daydream, should you upgrade and get this new Daydream headset? And the answer is hell yes. The first generation Google Daydream had a lot of issues, and the new Daydream solved a good number of those problems. You will basically get a more comfortable headset, a better field of view, and last but not least, you will experience less overheat issues. This is the most important aspect of the new Daydream. My biggest problem with the original Daydream was overheat, and the new headset is a lot better in this aspect. So I think if you find a good deal online, just upgrade to the new Daydream, as it is much better in terms of ability to actually play a VR game. Number 2. This is the case for someone who doesn't have a VR headset yet and wants to jump into the VR world. If you don't have the original Daydream and have a compatible Android phone, should you get a Google Daydream 2017 or should you get a cheap cardboard-like VR headset? My answer is get Daydream. It's an overall better headset and platform, and it has better games and experiences. Finally, the number 3. If you have a compatible Samsung phone like S8, S8 Plus or Note 8, should you get Daydream second generation or should you get a Samsung Gear VR 2017 edition? My answer is get Samsung Gear VR, as it is still an overall better platform, and in this video I will explain why. Daydream 2 and Daydream 1 have the same design, and the headset in both cases made from fabric, but in my opinion the second generation Daydream looks and feels better. The new version includes the same NFC chip as first generation headset, but this time there's a heatsink built into the front flap of the headset, which help your phone to cool down and prevent overheat issues. Another change is this new top strap, which keep the headset in place on your head. However, you can't store your controller inside the device anymore, and you have to attach it to the back of the straps if you want. Speaking about controller, it's almost the exact same controller of the last year with minimal change to the design of the buttons. Daydream 2 continues to support most of the top-notch Android phones out there, including Google Pixel, Pixel 2, Samsung S8, S8 Plus, Note 8, Moto Z, Moto Z Force, Asus Zenfone AR, LG V30, Huawei Mate 9 Pro, and Axon 7, which is really cool. This is one of the best features of Daydream platform. Google improved the field of view on second generation Daydream, and you have roughly 100 degree of FOV or field of view, which is about 10 degree improvement comparing to the first generation headset. They also use Fresnel lenses right now. When we talk about Fresnel lenses, the first thing everybody talks about is God rays, which is a problem in Oculus Rift headset. I personally didn't notice any significant glare or anything annoying with Daydream second gen, so yes, God rays are not a problem here. And one more thing about the headset is you can wear it with your glasses and you can use your phone with a case on it, which is another nice feature. Overall, I really like the new Google Daydream View 2, as it solved a lot of problems of the first generation headset, but like every single product that I review on this channel, there are always some aspect of a product that I don't like. First thing I don't like about the new Daydream headset is the controller design. I have no idea why Google sticks to this kind of boring design of the controller. The Gear VR motion controller definitely feels better in your hands. It's more comfortable to hold, and it has a super functional trigger button. Unfortunately, there is no trigger button on the Daydream controller, which is disappointing. Next thing I don't like about Daydream headset is no lens adjustment and no physical button on the headset. That's not a big deal, but I would like to see more some kind of lens adjustment on the headset, and also be able to play games or navigate through the menus without controller. It's always good to have options, and when a company doesn't give you options, that's not a good sign. Next, limited games and experiences. Compared to Gear VR and Oculus library, the Daydream library is very limited in terms of games and experiences. Daydream have some cool exclusive titles like Need for Speed No Limits, but still it suffers from lack of enough good games. Finally, drift issues and of course still overheating issue. Drift issue and overheating issues are much better on Daydream 2, but they are still here. It's not annoying like the first generation Daydream, but it's still a problem that Google should solve it for the next generation Daydream. Compared to Gear VR, I experienced more drifting when playing games, which should be addressed. Overheat is not a big deal if you just play games or watch videos, but if you decide to cast your screen or record the screen, it will become a major problem. My final verdict for Google Daydream 2 is a 9 out of 10. It's a great headset and platform all around with comfortable headset, nice field of view, and a number of compatible smartphones. The new Daydream is definitely one of the best mobile VR platforms, and I definitely recommend it to you guys if you have a compatible Android phone. However, I still prefer Gear VR 2017 over Daydream as it has a better controller, less drifting issues and overheating issues, and of course a better and bigger game library than Google Daydream. If Google decide to upgrade controller and headset for the next generation Daydream, then I would like to increase the Daydream score, but until that time, I see you guys in the next review. Farewell.